Good morning, y'all. Welcome to another video on the Luderco Arms channel. Today we're going to take a look at and field strip an I'm not really sure how they pronounce this, Archon, I think, or Archon firearms, Type B Generation 2. So when you get it, it comes in this nice case. Open it up, get all the usual things. Make sure that's empty. It is. Comes with a 17 round and a 15 round mag. Get all the little pieces. The grip is interchangeable, and you can make it longer or shorter. A lock, and then your usual manuals and stickers, all that stuff. So we'll set this off to the side for now, because we don't need that. So drop the mag, drop the slide. Right off the bat, it's got some heft to it, which I like in a handgun. It's not light. So Archon is out of the Czech Republic, but looking at this, it says Germany on it, so I'm assuming it's made in Germany. These are imported by PTR. It's got a nice set of sights on it, blackout rear and a high vis front sight with a red dot. Makes it real easy to see and line up. This particular one has a plate on it, so you can put a red dot on it. You've got a your magazine release right here on the side. And the mags definitely come out free. The mag well is flared for fast reloads. And you've got your slide lock right here. And that's basically it. This does not have a safety that I can see on it, which is fine with me. The trigger is pretty good, and it does have a pretty quick reset too. So this is the 15 round mag, and there's pieces in there. The 17 round mag will stick down a little bit, but there's more pieces that go together for that. So let's talk about the action on this thing. It's not a tilting barrel like you would normally see. It's got, they call it an AF speed lock, but basically it's like a dropping locking block, and the barrel always stays straight ahead, which is why the slide is able to be so low to the access. So you'll see what I'm talking about once we get it apart. So to field strip this, it's real easy. You just take a little pressure off of it, and you got a little button right here. Press that in, and then on the other side it'll stick out a little bit, and you can grab it with your fingernail and pull it on out, and it's a captured pin, so that's nice. Don't have to worry about dropping it and losing it. Then your slide will come right off. It's got 4 rails in here, so that's nice. We'll set that part aside because that's stripped. And you've got your slide, and you see here what looks like the swinging link on a 1911, but it's actually not. And you've got a 3-stage spring, and it's very stiff. So to pull this apart, the best way to do it is to grab this spring and kind of take the pressure off of it. And it has some pressure, so be prepared. Now to come on out of there, and then this is your locking block, and it lifts straight up out of there. And once you got that out, then you can pull the barrel out. Just like so. So, to go back together, well, first let me show you how this thing works. So, normally, when your swinging link works against the pin, your barrel would tilt down, and your locking area would be at the top here, and your barrel would tilt down out of it, and then your slide can go back. That's not how this one works though. On this one, when you fire it, this block just moves up and down, and so it will move down out of battery, and then the whole barrel can slide forward. So whenever you fire it, that barrel never tilts, it stays straight. Yeah. It's kind of hard for me to do it with my fingers because I don't have the rails holding this all together like it should be. But so when that slides forward, you see that barrel doesn't tilt down. This just goes in, slides forward, comes back, and goes back up. Just like that. So when you get ready to put it back together, you just drop your barrel in. And you got your locking block. And I'm thinking that this is something I wanted to check out. I think it'll only drop in there in one direction. Correct. Okay. So you can't really, I don't think you can mess this up and get it in backwards. It will not go all the way down in there backwards. So you don't have to worry about messing that up. It'll only go in there the right way. So then you've got to get this, and again, be sure to keep control of this thing, and you drop it down in there just like so, and then get it started back on its rails. And it's just the opposite of taking it apart. You just take a little pressure off of it and push the pin back in. Oh yeah, a very quick reset. And that's basically all there is to it. Piece of cake. So you'll notice when I pull this slide back, let me see if I can do it slowly. Watch this barrel. You'll see it does not tilt. It stays straight with the axis. See? There's no tilting of that barrel. And supposedly this helps with accuracy and muzzle flip and recoil. Now I haven't had opportunity to fire this yet, so how much is, you know, we'll see. Once the customer of mine who was kind enough to let us check this out gets to shoot it, then we'll know. But overall, it's got a real nice grip stippling on there. I mean, it's nice. And one other thing too, let me show you this. This thing has, you know, most of these polymer guns, they've you got a polymer lower and there's some sheet metal rails kind of globbed in there. This thing has got this is all one machined piece inside here. So definitely seems like it would be a long-lasting pistol, and it's not heavy, but it's definitely got a good, I like the way it feels. It's impressive. So it's easy to strip down. So that's it. The Archon firearms, Type B Generation 2. Pretty nice beaver tail back here. Very nice pistol. So hopefully this has learned you something, helped somebody out, maybe make a decision on buying one of these. I think it's pretty impressive. I may have to get one for myself. I'm going to be very interested to see how this thing shoots, because from what I can see, it should be pretty nice. So that's it for this video, and we will see you in the next video. Appreciate y'all watching and supporting the channel. Y'all have a good one.